Hello everybody, how is everybody doing on this Tuesday? It's Tuesday, isn't it? It is Tuesday. I don't know why I'm so terrible with what day it is. Just a little bit stupid, I guess. Is everyone doing well? And let's see who's in the chat. Hello DB, how are you doing? Karen, hello. Ghost, hello. Oh my goodness. Your mountain is on fire. Oh my god. Oh my God, lots of love and positive energy sent to your neck of the woods. Bless you, Ghost. Sue, hello, darling. Nicola, hello. Claire, hello. Did anyone listen to Celt Views? I haven't listened to Celt Views today. She was talking about H and the wife getting married in Botswana when he took her out there. Really? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Sue, hello, darling. Moya, hello. Jill, hello. Stephanie, how are you doing, love? Raven, Sylvie, hello, hello. Rando, how you gorgeous? How you doing? Josie, hello. Deb, hello, how you doing? Wendy, hello. Twin Star, hi, how you doing? Elizabeth, how you doing? You okay? Jess, hello, darling. Maggie, hello. Oh, there she is. Hello, Paula, how you doing, love? Afida, hello, gorgeous. Prima, hello. We find out if he really is in Japan. Yeah. Lizanne, hello. Cat Wrangler is trying to get Fat Wrangler. Cat Wrangler wants proof. Yeah, they need to provide some proof, I guess. But we'll have a look at the cards and stuff. We'll see where we go. Tracy, hello. Why would House be in Japan? That's where he is. That's where he's flown into. So, Karen W, hello. Maggie, hello, hello, hello. Sharon B, hello. Yeah. Hello, Mickey. How are you doing? Mickey Tinker. Carol, hello, darling. Carolina from Leafland, hello. Suzanne, hello. Polly, hello, darling. My Gigi in New England. Hello. Janine, hello, darling. Marissa, hello. Ellen, hello. Jill, hello. There we go. I think we're getting to the bottom. Over the pond, hello. Sonia, hello. Lorak, it's okay. We're fine. Don't worry about being late. It's fine. How is everybody? Is everybody good? Apart from poor Ghost's mountain being on fire. I mean, that's scary. That is really scary. Bless you. There must have smoke signals. Yeah. It's a lot. I mean, there's always stuff going on with the Harkles. And it's silly season. It's the season where the royal family are off, so they're going to be trying to get their name in. Yeah. They'll be wanting to get their name in the papers, all kinds of stuff. I think we're going to get an amplification of Megsy, because that's exactly what happened when last time. Look at Novi, can we blow the fire away from her? Yes, we shall. We shall blow the damn thing out. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let us hello, Lily, darling. Let us pick a card for this Lionsgate Day for us who are in chat. And if it resonates with you, you can take it. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's all good. Hello, Marge. How are you doing? They're not coming back to the UK. Don't worry about it. I won't worry about it. I'd be more worried if you're in America, with the prospect of them being stuck in America for the foreseeable. Let's have a look. Let's see what cards we're going to get. That feels like it wants to come out. Saint Germain, karmic releasing. Move beyond the drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Make room for good energy. That's quite a nice one. Releasing the karma. I suppose that kind of goes with Lionsgate. Interesting. Interesting. Elizabeth, is it your birthday? Oh, Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. Hang on a second. I don't get to do this too often. Everyone's going to cover their ears. Hold, please. I think I like a little bit, one that's a little bit more. There we go. Elizabeth, happy birthday. We'll get some jazz going on. There we go. Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Happy birthday to you. Boom, boom, boom. Birthday to you. Bum, bum, bum. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good one, and thank you for joining us on your birthday, Elizabeth. So lots of trifles and Johnny Thompsons in the chat for Elizabeth's birthday as well, please. So yeah, happy birthday, love. the numbers of people always drop down when I start singing. That's always funny. Oh, never mind. They're like, we're out of here. We can't do this. We can't cope with this racket, this noise. So where do you want to start? We've got Lionsgate. we've got of course we've got H in Japan, H with what do you call him? Nacho Man. Nacho Man. I want to be a Nacho Man. We can have a look into him if you want. Bebby, hello, darling. So there's lots of things we can look at. I shall leave it up to you where we start. Or I can keep singing because I could go through the lyrics of Barbie Girl because we've got that as well tonight. I'm a Mexi girl in a Mexi world. It's fantastic. I am plastic. Makes this new man. What? No, not Barbie Girl. What do you mean you don't want Barbie Girl? Come on, Howie. Let's go party. Ha, ha. Sorry. It's been in my head all day. Ooh, Harry in Japan, everyone's like, stop singing. The cats will start howling and all kinds of stuff in a minute. Beatrice's birthday today. Have I been on the sherry trifle? No, I haven't, unfortunately. I wish I had. Oh, Aqua song, remember that. Ooh. Let's have a look at Japan. How's Japan going to go? Because of course he's the konnichiwa. He's over there for some kind of thing, some charity thing. So let's have a look and see where he is with the old charity thing. You had strawberry trifle today. See, you're a woman of exquisite taste, Paula. Ooh. Trifle is for Sundays and Mondays. Any day beginning in Y. Beginning in Y. Ending in Y. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I am feeling better, but I've still been taking the cold tablets, which might be why. That's why I might sound like I'm a cheap date. I'm pretty sure it's the stuff that unblocks your nose. It always makes me a bit daft. Yeah, so let's have a look. Cheap date, aren't I? Let him sit and ooh. They are snazzy, aren't they? Your tarot from Temu have come. No, and they're tiny. Yeah, they are. But to be fair, hang on, I have got some from Temu, and some of them were quite big. I'll show you them in a minute. It just depends. Some of them were small, though. No wonder I'm buzzing. Yeah, konnichiwa. More of a bossa nova vibe than I'm going to change the happy birthday song. I'm going to get something a little bit different. Change it up. I'll still keep the other one. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Howie in Japan. Six of Swords in reverse. He's not quite sold on being there, which is interesting. It's a trip that he wasn't necessarily looking forward to. What's crossing over him is the Knight of Cups. Somebody's told him he has to behave himself. Somebody's told him he has to be friendly and nice and smile when he's spoken to. And, you know, best behavior for Harry, I feel, with the whole thing in Japan. Wheel of Fortune. This is his moment to try and change all of that negative, dark energy that has blighted him, to turn that around, to make his karma a little bit better. He's seeing this as a new way forward, a new way to do things. He just feels like people have been so unfair to him. Let's see what's underneath it all. The Nine of Swords in reverse. I don't know what he's going to say with all of this, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big dollop of mental health we get treated to, and how difficult it is for him. Now, let me show you the cards. Woo! The Sun in reverse. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh dear. The Moon in reverse. What's this? The Queen of Wands. Oh no. Oh, and the Burden. Okay. I don't know why I'm about to say some awful things, but never mind. He doesn't like being away from the kids. He feels like he has to do this for something to do with the kids. He doesn't want to be there. The Six of Swords in reverse, and that what's on his mind is the Eight of Cups. He doesn't want to be where he is. He doesn't want to be away from California right at this particular time in his life. He really does not. The Moon in reverse, and we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. These are both can be symptoms of mental health, and it can both be getting over a period of ill mental health there. I wonder if we're going to hear a little bit about that. But with the surrounding him, I wouldn't say it was particularly associated with him. I feel like we're going to get a muddying of the waters. I feel like we're going to hear stuff about mental health. I don't know what he's in Japan for. I don't know which charities he is in Japan for, but he is going to make it a little bit more about him. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is he's not going to, something is going to happen, guys. There's something brewing. And he's not going to look overly clever from it. What's on his mind is the Queen of Wands. What he's concerned about is the Queen of Wands. And he still looks like he's carrying a burden. So I'm wondering if Megsy's like, you have to make it work in Japan. You have to be nice. You have to do things, because he doesn't want to be there. He's been told he has to be cordial and pleasant and kind of woo people with the Knight of Cups crossing over. You know, if it's a burden to you, it's something that's weighing you down. And the Knight of Cups upright, he doesn't want to be being nice to people. This dude is just like, he's over it. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse there, man. He's gonna make a prat of himself again, guys. Let's have a look and see what Megan wants from him, because we have got the Knight of Cups crossing over. Has she told him he has to behave? She could have done. It's a non-profit summit put on by the sponsor of the Centre Ballet Polo Club. Ugh. Can these people not do things over Zoom? I mean, really? Let's have a look and see. I thought Harry and Nacho were on the out. Yeah, so did I. But like any young romantic involved couple, they can have their ebbs and their flows, I guess. Let's have a look and see what Megan wants him to do on this trip, apart from salvage all of the I guess they were already good. I would love to watch a polo match over Zoom. I didn't think that through, did I? but in there's this thing in the there was this thing in there was vegan dressage, I guess, for ponies, and I'm not joking. It's true. It's a thing, and they use wooden horses, and they prance around the room. And there was just, I think it was in one of the Nordic countries. So yeah. So, I mean, I want to know what horses they're getting as well. Don't they have their own horses for it, or do they rent the horses? Because the horses, if you're traveling by air, I guess that's expensive. It's a lot of money, isn't it? It's National Canine Appreciation Day, is it? Ooh, don't tell that. I won't tell the cats that because we'll get jealous. These women had a hobby horse race this afternoon. Hi, Wise Angel, by the way. Let's have a look. It's National Feline Appreciation Day today. Feline, not canine. Feline. Ooh, well, then, oh my goodness. How didn't I know that? That's horse hired at the airport. I mean, it's a lot, isn't it? Right, let's have a look and see what Megsy thinks of Harry being away. Judgment. I think Megsy is keeping close tabs on him being away. The Magician in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. There's the Tower. Okay. Okay. These people are never happy. They're never happy, are they? 2 seconds. Let me just get me a fan going. It's a little bit warm tonight for some reason. This isn't a great spread. Not a spread that I would particularly want if I was getting go. So let's talk you through this. We have got the High Priestess in reverse, what's known about the situation. And we have the Magician in reverse crossing over the situation. I think Megsy is... She is... I don't know how you would say this without wanting to alarm anybody, a bit detached from reality around this whole situation. With the Magician and the High Priestess, both in reverse, I think she is trying to... that whole magical thinking thing. The Page of Cups in reverse, she really blames Harry for all of their bad PR, all of their bad press. She blames him. Usually I would say this would be, I mean, it could be, but we're talking about the relationship between Harry and Meghan, specifically what she wants when he's away. I mean, maybe it could be the Wales's family have been doing amazingly in the public eye, and she sees it as a negative towards themselves, or it could be Harry's kind of like more immature behavior. She wants everybody to view her as the spirit and embodiment of Princess Diana, and she's going to achieve that somehow while he's over in Japan for some reason. I do not know why that would be, but that's what the cards are saying. The Judgment card, she is keeping an eye on everything that is going on. I think she is got several devices open and is doom scrolling news articles and in contact with them. We have the Tower there coming up. Something stupid is about to happen. Something large is about to happen, and something dramatic is going to happen. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. He's doing something with her, I guess they would be called her friends. So this could well be her friend she went to see Barbie with. And the Five of Swords. I don't know, there's something going to happen. Something's brewing with these cards. There's a manipulation, there's something. And there's gossip. The Nine of Wands. What's on her mind? Why would you want to look battered and bruised? Why would that be? And the Five of Wands, it's going to cause more fighting and more fracturing. And he's going to have a burden from it. Interesting. There's stuff here with mental health. There is stuff here with manipulation with the Five of Swords and the Moon in reverse. There is gossip. There's a setup. But it's going to go doof. With the Tower. It's going to be like this big explosion. Now, Harry's trip to Japan is, I think it's a matter of days, but he's going straight from Japan to Singapore. And I did. Do you know what? I just like, oh, Japan, America, LA, California. California to Japan, it won't be that far. Oh. I got a D in geography. apparently it's 11 and a half hours in an airplane. So it's not a quick trip. It's not something you can do in a day and get back. So there's a day traveling, really. And then you're going from Japan to Singapore, which I don't know how far that is. But you guys don't come for me for geography. You don't come to me for geography, do you? So there's something brewing, guys. She is trying to look like butter wouldn't melt, but she is trying to pull a stunt. It's the same as California to the UK. That is wild, isn't it? Time differences as well. True. You think it's about 5 hours from Singapore to Japan? That's quite it's quite a. By the time you get through security in the airport, get packed, get the time difference, blah 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 blah. I remember the old days when everybody used to travel. Six hours from Singapore to Tokyo. Wow, GCB. Is the stunt going to be a successful or a failure? There is going to be a stunt. They aren't surrounded by happiness. He's still got a burden. This is still fighting. It's going to be more of a fail for her because she gets the tower and he gets more damage to his reputation. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to pull a stunt. Can you remember last time we said we were going to do something stupid? And it took a while, and then that New York car chase thing happened. It's that kind of same vibe, but I don't know what, like... I use cards to get specifics, and it, like, there isn't a tarot card for that stupid. Oh... Yeah, Kim, I think there might be something like that. Because there's already been a foreshadowing with the whole stuff that happened with Boozy and some journalists from Newsweek and a couple of YouTubers. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something else as well coming. August the 31st is when she tries something, Princess Diana's anniversary. You need to create that tarot deck cards that has stupid in it. I know. You should make a Harry and Meghan set of tarot cards. Can you imagine? That would never happen. They wouldn't let it. They are going to do something stupid. They are going to say something about mental health. I wouldn't be surprised if he mentioned his wife's mental health somewhere. Hey, sorry, babe. How are you doing? Yeah, there's going to be some stupid. Every time they do something stupid, they out stupid's the last stupid thing that they did. Like I couldn't believe, I still can't get over how he divulged all of that stuff he did in Spare. Oh, they are both mental. They are. Not sure what update the Royal Family website is supposed to happen to Harry lately. Yeah. The only thing that I remember that changed on the Royal Family website was when they went, oh, our kids are going to become prince and princess. It's going to be great. Everything's fine. Institution I hate, blah, 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 but they're going to be prince and princess because they're birthright. That's my Harry impression. It was only then that it was updated then. But that took a few days. I'm surprised the Daily Empress didn't design cards since she's did the Karuan books. Oh yeah, she did, didn't she? She should do some cards. I'd buy them. If she's listening, or if you can go in her comment section, please tell her to make some tarot cards based on the Harkles. I buy them. How is HRH has gone? HRH, really? The book isn't going to happen, no. Well, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen, that. You'll tell her, Sari, thank you. Like, just like just a extra card. I'm sure she could do that. She's talented. Continuing to honour their duty to the Commonwealth and their patronages. I have no idea. I would love to design my own cards. Yeah, I can't draw. I can draw Garfield the cat. Sell better than Spare did. Do you know what? There's this Artemis Goop or someone on Twitter, and they do lots of Harkles drawings, and there's a memes by Kai. She's a really good artist. They should draw some tarot cards as well if Daily Empress isn't up for it. Or if Temu want him to create their own Harry and Megsy's tarot cards. Just saying, Temu. Tittle Tattle, this is very true. She's a very talented artist. Tittle Tattle as well. Right. Okay. So, would you like me to do the Barbie premiere or whatever she said she was doing? So she went to, let me get this right. She went to, on her birthday, this 40-odd-year-old woman went to a bungalow and then went to watch Barbie at the cinema. Has any of you gone to see Barbie at the cinema? Come on, Howie, let's go party. Let's have a look. It's like, what's his socks? What's he called? Rishi Sunak. He went to, and he posted a picture. I mean, he has got kids, but it was still a little bit cringe to go see Barbie with Plastic Pete. Can you imagine? I mean, if I was taking my 10-year-old niece, possibly, but that would be it. The Sussex Suppository. Amid scabies. Boris Johnson went to see it, apparently. Have we checked to see if Bobby's pregnant? To call you Malibu Barbie, you love pink. Bless you, man. Right, let's have a look and see if Meghan is in fact a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Is she in plastic? Da, 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 da. I couldn't be less inspired to go to the cinema, go to the movies by a Barbie movie, but each to their own, you know. Let's have a look. Ready? Oh, something's forced her hand about this. Maybe she did go. Oh dear. Okay. This is how to tank a movie without. Queen of Wands underneath. This is all about her. I think she's. There's the moon. There's going to be some lunacy coming up. There is some stupidity coming up. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. This is just a puff piece. This is just nonsense. This is just the usual spurge. There's no kind of enjoyment here. Three of Wands leaving the situation. I feel like H is out of the country now, and all of a sudden the Megs went to the movies with and had a lovely time while H stayed home, and it's just fueling the rumors, and she knows exactly what she's doing. And then we've got the moon there. Okay. The Hermit in reverse is what's on her mind. She's sick to death of him. Oh dear. I feel like she is sick to death of him. Do you know how they blamed Megxit on everyone else, but like them leaving the royal family on the royal family, and the nasty racist press, and the horrible British people, and blah, 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 blah. I feel in time to come, eventually, and I'm not talking about very soon, but she will turn around and say, Harry, it is Harry. It's all to do with Harry. And we could have had a nice life. And I love the Queen, but Harry made me paranoid. And she's going to spin it all around and dump it on him. And she'll be like, no, everyone's got it wrong. Harry was the abusive one, not me. Oh, no, 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 no. Butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. I'm so sweet. What's on her mind? The Hermit in reverse. She doesn't just dislike Harry. She thinks he's a fool. She thinks he's incompetent, and she is just done with him. However, she needs to do everything on her own time and when things are done, and she still feels like he has clipped her wings. She needs him to soften his image and to soften their image in public. This is difficult. She's going to get him to try and behave himself in public. We know that's not going to work. it's so weird. It's like a dance within it. They're like whirling dervishes. They just kind of spin around in their own little paranoia, bouncing off each other and bouncing onto the next thing, and they keep spinning till something else hits them, and then they're just so confused. They're so confusing. I really feel like she's going to blame Megxit on Harry. We have got the Two of Cups, which is a union, and I would say that looks like, to me, it looks like they are together outside when they had their wedding and everything, when I'm watching the fireworks with that card. And we have the moon there. And we have the tower there before, when we were asking about Harry in Japan. I feel like she is still going to have to put up with his relationship and show a united front with him for the next 6 months to 6 to 8 to a year, really. And the moon. I don't think she went to see Barbie. I know we already know that, but I really don't think she went to see Barbie. She is desperately trying to get someone else. She's trying to worm her way out of this situation. She can't be the one that seemed to be the aggressor. It has to be Harry who is the aggressor in the situation. She can't have it be, it has to be something where it's completely irretrievable. So it would have had to have got physical, or somebody witnessed something to back her up. I'm not saying that Harry would, well, I don't know. We don't know, do we? He's trying desperately to try and salvage his relationship with her, but what she's doing is laying like loads of little traps down for him. So he kind of, it's weird. He kind of like, he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. He should just do what he wants. He doesn't realize that yet. He doesn't realize that. Now, I still think he is just a bit of a narc, a bit of a sport brat, very entitled. But she is trying to kind of maneuver it so she doesn't look bad at all. Hello, Mystical Fortunes. How are you doing, darling? So the answer is no, she didn't go see Barbie. And she is desperately trying to get out of this relationship with him. You don't have to say sorry, you're late. No one has to say sorry they're late apart from Cat Wrangler. That's just me teasing. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're done. But not for a while yet. She's done with him. She wants out of this relationship. Should we Uber over a billionaire to Megxi? Which one of you single? One of you should start dating the billionaire. It was either MI or Sounds of Freedom to get some ideas to find freedom. Josie, I'm just trying to read some of your comments. Tom Cruise won't touch her. He is pro Catherine and William. This is true. Tom Cruise is very much a Anglophile, and he was at the Jubilee, and he was at the coronation. Can you read if King Charles has a video of them being cruel to Charlotte? Let's have a look. Let's do the big boss man. Let's have a look at King Charles and Meghan. Elon's single. Didn't he allegedly, whatever, father Amber the Turd's baby girl, Una? I read that he did. Elon. I don't think Elon's I don't think to be fair, with Elon, I think once you've had a kind of Amber Heard type person in your life, and this is why so many of us can see what Megsy is, once you've had one, you never forget them. So I think once bitten, twice shy. Harry's hanging on with his finger. I will do a reading on that as well. Archie in Africa. Everything's a song tonight. I don't know what it is. I'm going to stop. I can't sing. I know I can't sing. I will stop singing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at King Charles and Meghan. I think things are starting to come to fruition. King Charles putting on through all these bills in Parliament, stopping contact with Scum and Dumb and taking Frogmore from HR. Yeah, that. I mean, as soon as I heard that, he was like, Frogmore's mine now, bye. I was just like, they're done. He's just like. In fact, and they told them about Frogmore. I think just days before Spare was out, or just days after Spare was out. So yeah. Let's have a look. King Charles and Meghan and Charlotte. Oh, there's 7 of Cups. So King Charles feels like he was gaslit. Okay, standard. And Gemini crossing over in reverse. Okay. Interesting. That to be the negative traits. Imbalance of justice. I think he knows something. Yeah, I think there's something. The moon in reverse. There's Capricorn in reverse. Oh, okay. There's the 6 of Swords. There's the 8 of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups. I think there's something to this. Temperance is creativity, or somebody has made something, got something. It hasn't necessarily been particularly pleasant. It's something that would hold a mirror up. It's something that can reflect on. It's something that people can learn from. So that it feels like there is something. What's known about the situation is a sense of injustice, a sense of frustration, a sense of, I would say, yeah, there's something wrong that needs to be put right. We have the moon in reverse again for, like, I think the 3rd or 4th time. out of the readings. The moon is in reverse. There is a manipulation. There is sometimes cruelty, sometimes coldness, sometimes callousness, but it has been brought to light. And we have Gemini crossing over, and that is in reverse as well. Isn't Invisibit, isn't it? That is meant to be a Gemini. I don't think she is. But maybe it's something to do with Invisibit that he hasn't acted on it straight away. But we have Capricorn in reverse there. Then, of course, the Capricorn in the family is Catherine, Princess of Wales. And the little kid we're talking about is Charlotte. So I think out of everything, King Charles craved, he always wanted a daughter, and he obviously didn't have one himself. But he always did want a daughter. So I do feel like there is something there, because there's a sense of injustice. There's something being handed to him, and there's something that you see that is not reflective. Unwanted journey and needing to walk away and not being able to. I think he can't do anything with them. I feel like he can't do anything with anything until their marriage takes the natural progress. The Knight of Cups in reverse. He is concerned. He is concerned about people's behavior, people's drug taking, people's not being seemingly of sound mind. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse there as well. So I feel like we are going to get a while out of this relationship yet. I feel like the king knows something that's happened with Charlotte. I feel like he may well be good evidence of that with these cards. However, I feel like he is biding his time. I'm not being funny. You don't want to upset a Scorpio. I mean, Christ, they can, just pardon my French, but they can scurry things away for years. Yeah, there is a strategy here. Charles is fond of Zora's Tyndall, Princess's daughter. Yeah. Scorpios do indeed hold grudges. Sorry, and Wise Angel both said that at the same time. Exactly that. Can confirm about Scorpios. It's like 40s. It's like, yeah, yeah. You don't mess with a Scorpio. You don't mess with them. Don't shout at me, Cat Wrangler. I think the king was love bombed at the start. I think yeah. Where is Leo in Scorpio at the minute? I don't know. Pluto moons hold grudges too, yeah. Isn't Pluto the planet of So yeah, I really do think that there is more to this. There is more to this story. But I do think, I know I've got a playlist called Divorce Watch 2023, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get a Divorce Watch 2024 as well. Just saying. Pluto and Mars are your Scorpio planets. Diana was born in, yeah. Diana was already a lady. In fact, Diana's aristocracy going back, I think she was related to more, I know it sounds weird, but she was related to more different houses of monarchy, like that you had the Plantagenets and you had the Tudors and blah, 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 blah. And she was related to more royal houses directly than Charles was, which sounds odd, but yeah, it's the way it is. Really, Leslie, that's a very good one. Harry was the racist in the royal family. I wouldn't put that past her. No, I wouldn't either. Although Pluto is no longer a planet. You don't care if they divorce. I just want them to disappear. They're not going to disappear. Oh, my goodness. What was the next question? There was another question. There was a question about Harry. Oh, Africa. With the eight layers, full houses at present. The whole movie thing is failing, gonna fail. Let's have a look at Harry and Archie in Africa. I don't see how she would let Archie go and live in Africa with Harry. I don't know, man. I don't think that's going to be a goer. Do you know why? It's because for a narcissist, children are bargaining chips and property. So that would be like giving away a bit of property, wouldn't it? I think Charles considers Catherine more of a daughter than, yeah. The whim away. Stop it. The Harry sleeps the night. New article in Mirror on Twitter, William and Catherine to pay tribute to Queen anniversary of her death. King Charles will honour privately. William and Catherine take the lead. Okay. Watch Celt Views and that indicated that they were supposedly married in Botswana. Now, Botswana is pretty South Africa. I know it's not South Africa, the place, but it's in Southern Africa. Is anyone here in Botswana way at all? See if he'll take Archie away. Let's have a look. Let's see where he is with Archie. Oh. Two of Swords, swinging something up. He's weighing something up. Three of Cups. Gossip. How did I just do that? I have no idea where that's gone. 2 seconds, guys. I just threw my card somewhere else. It's 4 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay. The Tower. Now we're farming. 8 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse as well. And the Queen of Swords in reverse at the same time. Strategy. Interesting. And that was in King Charles just there before. The 6 of Wands underneath, I think he will do absolutely everything to try and save his marriage. Even though he feels like he's been attacked, he feels like people are coming after him. You've got the Three of Cups crossing over, so that does look like there might be an extra person involved. There might just be gossip with the Three of Cups, but we've got the Four of Wands, which would indicate an unhappy union or an unstable home, an unstable home life. And we have the Six of Wands underneath, which shows he has fallen off his high horse. And then we have the Tower, which was in the exact same position as Megsy's before. And we had the Knight of Pentacles reversed when we did the first reading. And then we had, we've got the Eight of Cups, which has come out again tonight. It's wanting to walk away. And the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse surrounding him. Is he having trouble with his mother-in-law? Is he having some bother with his mother-in-law? We have the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of frustrating messages, quick moving messages backwards and forwards. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So we are going to get some more strategy and a long, tagged along. It's interesting because I don't see a child involved in this reading. There is no pages, there is no Six of Cups, there is no Sun. The closest we've got to it really is the Four of Wands, and that is in reverse. So it indicates happy home life is what's known about the situation. I think we can all kind of surmise that they haven't had the best time. But what's underneath for him is the Six of Wands, and that is in reverse. And that shows me that he's more butthurt about losing privileges and titles and status than anything else. I think he thinks he's in love with Meghan. I don't really think he knows what. I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. I think he's besotted by her, but that's very different from love. The Eight of Cups there, he's wanting to walk away from something and get away from something. I think the thing that he's having trouble with is Doria for some reason. But there is the Tower again. It's called a yellow netted stinkhorn. This is the card. There's something going on. There's something big coming up as well. I'm pretty sure last time they had a tower this big coming up, it was South Park. Can you remember? Can you remember that? Like, there's a tower, there's something coming, and then South Park happened, which has really it's been a massive internet meme. It's like, they can't shake that now. They've got that forever. But there is something big coming. I think there's something big and something stupid. They both have got the Tower. I think he is obsessed by her. I think he's trying to do everything to just save and keep his marriage, because he will see it as a personal failing if his marriage fails. But he doesn't realize that Megsy is just wanting rid of him. But she has to do it in a way where she looks like he looks completely unreasonable and she looks better. I wonder if we could get another South Park. I wonder if the season's finished. I wonder if he's had a bit of trouble. Him and Doria have had a fight. Or maybe him and Megan have had crosswords with Doria because she might be costing them too much money. Or something. It could be something there with money. I know this is away from the original question, but let's have a look and see if there's a problem between Harry and Meghan involving Doria. Let's have a look from Meghan's perspective. There's something happened between Harry and Doria. Nine of Cups. Okay. That's a really big party, a real big celebration. I think something might have happened around the time of the coronation. Out of control, traveling. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that has something that's happened. The reason we have got a child here, we have got an out of control issue with travel, issue with moving, the stagnation. It could be stagnation, mental stagnation with the Ace of Swords there and the Empress underneath. Mommy issues. Okay. That's Magician. There's the Seven of Pentacles. There's travel again. And there is... It's been so difficult. I felt so battered. It's just been a terrible time. I'm finally free of this pain. We have the Star and we have the Tower. I think they've had a falling out regarding Doria. Because the mother is driving the issue. I would say it's gone back round to the time of the coronation. We have two things regarding travel there. She doesn't want to make a journey. There's something in this that says she doesn't want to make a journey. I know, didn't read the other day that she doesn't want to go to... She doesn't want to go to Invictus. That's a very good point. That's a Chariot in reverse. That is a very good point. The celebration might have been, it might have been the New York car chase. You're very right there, Cat Wrangler. So the Nine of Cups, the celebration, the award show. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot. I think of just the car chase. And then we have got that journey, that big... Page of Pentacles. I think they're falling out about, there's something with the kids, but I feel like, yeah, I think they're falling out about the New York car chase. And I don't think she wants to go to Invictus either. There's something surrounding this situation. We have the Magician, and surrounding the situation, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So she's thinking, he's probably thinking, I should say, that the money is going to come. We have to keep money in reserve. We have to keep money to grow. But we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse around there. So I feel like Doria is costing them money. And the Magician there, you know, Munchie Bar. I do feel like they are involved in the dark arts. I feel like they are, all three of them at this point. And the Star there. I think they might be doing something stupid round it's to do something stupid that would try and capitalize off something that the royal family are doing. So the next events are, the next things are, I'm guessing they're all on holiday at the minute. The king is up in Bonnie, Scotland at the Castlemaine and Cape Ness. And then they go down to Balmoral, which is in Aberdeenshire, in the Highlands. And then they've been to the May Games up there, the Cape Ness Games. And then they go down to Ballater, beautiful part of the world. Highly recommend it. They go to Ballater, and yeah. I think they're going to be doing they're going to try something. Now, we've got two things coming up. We've got the first anniversary of the Queen's passing, September the 8th. We also have Harry's birthday, which I forgot about, but yeah, that's coming up as well. But I don't see that as something they'd want to kind of co-opt. I think it's either going to be the Queen's passing, the first anniversary of the Queen's passing, or it's going to be the 20th anniversary of Princess Diana's passing. Both of those things could irk the royal family, because William and Catherine would be irked by them trying to tarnish the memory of their mother, of William's mother. But I think it could be, because it's going to backfire, I think it could be the Queen. I don't think they couldn't have the brass neck to do that. Email Victor's Foundation asked them to keep her off the stage. Did you? That's really good, actually. I mean, I don't know. You could email Germany. To be fair, do you know how we've got Just Stop Oil and Extinction Rebellion and all that kind of stuff over in the UK? Well, Germany's got eco people as well. And to be honest, the hypocrisy with Harry's flights and everything, they'd probably protest that. It could be that. Let's hope King Charles III and Wales have all their ducks in a row ready. I think they do. I think, yeah. Megxie is supposed to participate in the closing ceremony in some way. She's holding she is holding a space so people can talk about their experiences. The Germans don't like them, yeah. I was going to do some German there, but my brain might just completely blank. Maybe Trevor C could get something going. Do you know what? With Trevor C, I think that's why he got his. He's had trouble with YouTube, hasn't he? He really did get. He's honestly Love My Rescue Pup. I think he's already blotted its copybook with YouTube because Trevor was saying stuff about Harry's service and he got demonetized for it. Or so the story goes. I don't know what I think. Isn't Megsy supposed to be presenting Harris with an award on the Invictus final night? Oh, that would be terrible. You lived in Germany as a child. Bless you, man. That's the only thing they've got is the Invictus for a PR stunt. Greta Thunberg might turn up. Can you remember when those crazy Russians got him on the phone and they said they were from Chunga Changa or something? Oh, and they pretended to be oh, what you call Greta Thunberg, and yeah. Yeah, military dads. He's not bright like, is he? The sad part is that only language that Skank and Hank understand would be booed, not Invictus for the reasons discussed, but anywhere else. I don't think they'll get booed. Actually, they might do. We can boo them. In fact, I was going to say we should do a live stream around about the Queen's. See if we can find any programs to watch that are streamed onto YouTube about the Queen's passing. Let's see if we can watch them together. If Harry is an award, it should be given. We all have trouble with his mother-in-law. Hello? Love My Rescue Pup, can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Your son is stationed in Germany right now. Is he like in Heidelberg? Bye, Lizzie, darling. Oh, that's all right. As long as you can hear me. I was just like, oh my God, how long's the audio not worked? Oh, it would be about the size of things, wouldn't it? If she gives a speech, the audience, yeah. Can you imagine just somebody just slow clapping like? King Charles is well respected in Germany. He's also head of military. If they pull a stunt, it would backfire greatly. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, with Germany, there is still, like, they've still got relatives in Germany. Yeah, there's like whole swathes of the royal family that are from Germany. This is quite correct. Mystical Fortunes. And a lot from Britain, but there was like a lot of I believe Queen Victoria's husband Albert was from Germany, and yeah, and then you've got. All right, okay, so it's your own fault, Love My Rescue Pup. I thought it was me. I'm like, oh no, I've knocked things up. I'm glad it's fixed. I'm very glad it's fixed. But there's a lot of in the royal family are from Scotland as well. And they married off the kids to German ability. Habsburg jaw, isn't it? But that was before. That was before then. In fact, if you go back far enough, all of the royal family is more or less French, of French descent. So because the guy in Braveheart, Edward Longshanks, he was French. And we get all the blame for being English. Well, not that, technically. Todger of the Year. I got stuck up a hill path in Germany. I don't like heights. Oh, bless you, man. Charlemagne. Yeah, Charlemagne. I can't say it. I know Christopher. Is it Christopher Lee? He did that. The Kaiser's grandson and grandson of the Queen Victoria started the war in 19... Yeah. I remember them saying Diana was more British than the British royal family, and they were looking adding that to the genetics of the mix. Yeah, well, that worked out well with Harry, didn't it? The thing is, like Diana, the Spencers go back a long time. Norman, that's it. The Normans. You're descended from Edward I. Bless you, Robbie, man. That's really cool. Was that Longshanks? Yeah. For Prince Philip's 4 sisters married Germans. They did. Some of them were you know, quite committed. Germany quite committed into the party ideology at the time, unfortunately. Yeah. Your mate King Dick was wife was the Duchess of Calais. Did anyone hear a rumour that Migraine doing something unhygienic on Diana's grave, being caught on CCTV? So throughout of all pro, what? Where did this rumour come from? This is wild. I don't think Saxe Coburg Gotha for wasn't the name was Saxe Coburg. Well, yes, the Saxe Coburg Gotha, and then there was Mountbattens on Philip's side. So if you go through like King Charles's paternal line, and then I think the Saxe Coburg Gothas are would be on his maternal line on the Queen's side. I think she took some. You're descended from Norman, Scots, and your family were Reivers. Yeah, good for you. That's the part of the country you want to be from, Reivers. I'm descended from Reaver stock, and Scottish stock, and Lancashire. I was like, what? No, I've got relatives that were in Lancashire in the 1500s. I've got most of my family tree back to the 1400s. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not related to any royalty. I think she removed dirt from it. I don't think. Goes to McFarlane's man. In fact, if you look at the genetics, you're going to be like, oh my God, she's talking. Sorry, guys. But if you look at the Scottish and the Scottish Anglo border, well, it's the Scottish borders, across there, and it goes all the way across to Ireland, Northern Ireland. This is all kind of like the same genetic grouping of people all the way across. So people went left to right more than they went up and down. And a lot of people who think they are Scottish, Irish descent in America, like in places like Indianapolis, are actually from what you call Ulster Scots, which is basically Northern Ireland. Like the chart from 23andMe, yeah. You're a Viking. Many descend from the Vikings, yeah. Yeah. Lots of Vikings as well. Looking at your ancestry, a lot of you are more royal than Megsy has. Yeah. Come from Roland the King, who became the Duke of Normandy. Right, okay, let's have a look at Beatrice, and then I shall leave. I just like to do little, like, you always go off on one about something, and everyone's like, next. Okay, guys. Beatrice is born on the 8th of the 8th, 88. So according to the TikTok mystics, she should be extra spacey and wonderful. Bye, Marissa, darling. She should be extrally, like, more lion than a lion's gate, more wonderfuler than a wonderfuler thing. She should be extra lion's gate with lion's gate on top. So let us have a look. Oof. Right, okay. These are the cards I wanted to use. These are, we have mentioned Temu. These I got from Temu. Ah, it's the Queen of Swords. And they're quite big. They're quite big, about the size of a good card. These are, I forget which cards they are, but the cat cards. So it really is just try your own luck with Temu. So you're Irish, German, and Lithuanian. I see. And that might sound like all knowing with that mix, but I don't know if it means much. It's a good mix, though. Normans are descended from the Vikings. Apparently, what we're called is Geordies. Well, Northumbrians are called something else, but Geordies are from, it's a mix of Irish, the voice, and Scots. Northumbrian is, there's a language called Scotch, which is the east side of Scotland. I'm probably like doing it a disservice, but it's very much like it's a Germanic language. But there is a language called Scotch. Bye, mystical darling. You're Dutch and Ukrainian. Ah. You're not leaving. I was saying good night to everyone. All right. Okay. It's like, where's you going? You're Ukrainian. Bless you, man. Georgie's got their name from the Geordie lamp. Yeah, I know. But there was a lot of Irish people moved across here in the potato famine, and they often landed in southeast Northumberland, and before they moved down into the pit villages in Durham. So yeah, so I have family from Ireland, from Cookstown in Northern Ireland. Well, not probably now, but and from just outside of Dublin in Southern Ireland. There we go. Boring. Okay, get back onto the. My Dutch Oma was into saying it was very spiritual. Yeah, I suppose Ukrainian as well. A lot of the Slavic magic's really old magic, isn't it? Very kind of magical people. Yeah, you never forget your roots. Not boring, it's interesting. Oh, thank you. You're weaving yourself off Wish and Cheyenne. Then you guys mentioned Temu, and I have a look, and now you're addicted to that. I know, I'm sorry. These ones are from Temu. The cat ones. So perfect for you. English, Welsh, Norway, Scots, Irish, and Germanic. Yeah. They landed in Sunderland with the Egyptian and African sailors who brought over the exotic animals to these parts. Who did? Of Temu orders pets. It's taking forever. Yeah. Okay. Beatrice's birthday. So all the 8s, 8. Princess Beatrice was born, and she looks very much like, if you look at Queen Victoria's face, like those big eyes, those really big eyes. The Irish. Well, my lot landed over here, and they landed on the Tyne, and they came up and stayed southeast Northumberland, and then they moved down to Durham. Back in the 80s, I was going to move to Newcastle upon Tyne, however, I got a job in France. It is. Newcastle's beautiful, man. Newcastle's really nice. But oh, you've got Hermes delivery. Good luck with that. And a lot of people in Ireland came across to England into the North cities, so through Lancashire, Liverpool, anywhere like big urban development. And people kind of forget that a lot of English people have got Irish ancestry as well. Where's the fish and chips place near Newcastle? Whitby's not too far. Whitby's on the coast, but it's a good hour or so away. You're looking at Whitley Bay, possibly. That's what you could mean, mystical Whitley Bay. Whitley Bay on the coast. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look at Princess Beatrice. Hope everybody is wanting the Empress to come out. So let's have another royal baby, eh? 10 of Swords. Okay, that's not the royal baby we wanted, but you never know, it might come out yet. She feels like she's a bit done. She's a little bit over it. She feels like she's been stabbed in the front. The thing is, at least you know what you're dealing with, I guess, girl. What's crossing over her is Knight of Wands. This could be siblings. The Star in reverse. And just underneath could be a Libra. I wonder what Edo's star sign is. The Knight of Wands crossing over, she could have some issues with her sister, because Eugenie is also a fire sign. Both of them are fire signs. There's the Chariot. Okay. There's the Three of Pentacles. There's the World. Completion. Knight of Swords in reverse. Protection. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. I can't see a baby. I still think she's going to have a baby soon. I don't know if it's just me wishful thinking. Or be pregnant soon. But we do have a sense of duality, two things being present at the same time. So we have the Chariot, which is bringing her life into reign, moving things forward. Very much everything's been going at a slightly faster pace. Justice underneath. She wants to get justice for something. I hope this isn't her dad again. I hope this isn't stuff to do with her dad. But she's got the Knight of Wands crossing over. So that would suggest to me that she's having some trouble. Something's not quite right. I would say with her sister. I just wonder what Edo's star sign is. The world is a completion here. There is creation as well. So I'm hoping, but then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is also another in reverse. I'm wondering if she's having trouble getting pregnant again. The Three of Pentacles. Something not working well, something not working out, having difficulty working with other people. Something that doesn't financially get off the ground because of effort. And she feels like she wants to walk away, and she's surrounded by something to do with protection. He's a Scorpio. Eugenie backed the wrong bike. Oh. Yeah, okay. So it's not Edo. This is definitely her sister. Definitely her sister she's having problems with. The Eight of Cups wanting to walk away. The Three of Pentacles. I wonder if she's trying to do something with her mom and her sister, and it just doesn't get off the ground. Aren't there 3 documentaries coming out soon to do? Really, there are 3 documentaries. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder if she's trying to work to get them stopped, but it's not going to work. I feel like she's still kind of entwined with her family, and she feels like hasn't she been looking after her mother? Could be it. Maybe she's been doing more of the work than Eugenie. Maybe that's why she feels a little bit against Eugenie with the Knight of Wands crossing over. Because that's the only character apart from the Knight of Swords. And this could be her protection, or people who protect her, or she feels like she needs to be protected, if you know what I mean. There's something with security with her. Maybe she's been spooked about security for some reason. And then we have the Eight of Cups, wanting to walk away from something. To be fair, Eugenie just had another baby. True. It's raining. Get in. That's what you want. We'll blow you some more over. Let's hope it rains for a good few hours. Get those fires down. Maybe that's it. Maybe she feels affronted with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe she feels affronted at people not listening to her. Maybe her dad and Eugenie didn't help as much as she thought they would do. Maybe she's done a lot of the carrying. And then we have the Eight of Cups. She wants to walk away from something. Okay, let me have a look. I'm going to use some different cards. I'm going to see if she's still... I still think she's going to be a working royal. But I think there is obviously some obstacles. I want to have a few clarifiers on what's going on with Eugenie. We'll use some other cat cards as well. It's Four of Cups. It's not necessarily receptive. There's the King of Wands in reverse. There's that Three of Pentacles as well. Okay. There's the Moon in reverse. There's the Empress in reverse. That could be looking after her mom. Sagittarius in reverse. So, superficial and blunt. I don't know who would be Sagittarius. Queen of Swords. It's her mom. King of Cups. Interesting, there's a Taurus. You want to come out of here. Four of Swords. Inheritance. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. Something's not working. I feel that one of the things that isn't working for her is the pressure she's maybe felt with her mom being ill. I think with Eugenie and her dad, I know Eugenie's just had another kid, but I feel like because she's got a young one as well, hasn't she? So I think she feels quite overwhelmed by it all. The Moon in reverse beneath. It has showed her some uncomfortable truths that she didn't necessarily want to know for some reason. The Empress leaving the situation, that would be everything that's happened has been turned on its head with her mother, with the Queen of Swords. Of course, Fergie is Queen of Swords. She is a brains gone Libra. And we have the King of Cups in reverse surrounding her. Now, I asked the question, is there anything regarding the royal family? Would she want to be in it? Maybe Edo's not quite so sure because he's a Scorpio. Or maybe the king isn't so sure, who's also a Scorpio. Maybe William's not too sure. But there seems to be some water sign men energy that are kind of maybe dragging their feet as well. She's feeling extra pressure, though, with her mom with it. What she wants to do is she wants to be hands-on. She wants to be practical. She needs to be that Taurian energy, that dedicated, very much like her grandmother. She wants to bring in that. She feels like it's an inheritance. I feel like she thinks she's been a little bit impatient there. Maybe she's juggling a few too many titles and things with that's going on with her drama regarding her mom and her dad, and maybe there's some stuff I feel there with Eugenie as well. I feel there's more to the story, and we'll find out something. I feel like we'll find out some gossip. I think she will, because we've got inheritance there in the future, and we've got Taurus there, which is her grandmother. So I think she's kind of, I think she wants to. I really do. And I feel like everything that her parents are doing and saying, she's kind of like, why can't I just try and emulate my grandmother and make amends that way? It's weird, because she feels it's almost like her energy. She wants to fix everything for her dad and her mom and her sister, and like kind of like she knows they're good people. They've just had a rough time, and it's just, there's been loyalty to a fault, and I think loyalty is a good thing, but I think she's a bit naive that way. I'm not being condescending. I think she's a bit naive that way. Edo is very easy on the eye. Paula. Me and Zoe went Paula at the same time. Paula. She's a beautiful girl, Beatrice. It is William that she has to convince, isn't it? I get the feeling Edo would be just like, all right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll be working members of the royal family. I think he'd be fine with that. I mean, I think it looks like he's taken everything in his stride, and he just takes it as very much as water off a duck's back. He makes existing look very easy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you've got to convince William. Yes, get liking, get Zoe happy, and subscribe and stuff like that as well. I'm terrible. I've got to remember. Please subscribe. Thank you. Her dad is a silly old fool. Fergie is yeah, and Eugenie has caused more issues than they'll. Yeah. Oh, Trudy's here. Hello, Trudy, darling. How are you doing? Yeah. I think maybe even the king as well. She feels very much under her mother's shadow, with the Empress in reverse there as well. But I think something's happened, and she's realized that people have feet of clay. I think Eugenie might be. I don't know why. I think Edo wants to be a working royal, and yes, he is easy to look at. I like the way Edo kind of managed H. He was very graceful. He seemed very engaged. Like Harry wouldn't have known that he was just getting maneuvered along, if you know what I mean. He comes from noble birth too. His respect for Edo, that is. Yeah. Will Elaine or her? No, she's sorry. She's property of the US now. Hi, yes, Sue. How are you? Andrew needs money, and King Charles has Queen's inheritance and has yet distributed nothing. Him A and C don't get on. Yeah. I watched the documentary on Prince Andrew, and he feels very envy. Something went in. I would have been at the throne if Italy still had a monarchy. Yeah, he looks like he genuinely loves her. They look genuinely happy, and I feel like he's really good for her. But there we go. That is just what I see. So that's it, guys. I feel like she's going to do something her inheritance. Yeah, didn't he called Eugenie fat at the or mentioned her weight at the coronation, you know. So there we go. That's what I see, guys. So sorry about the singing. I'm very glad it's raining in Arizona now, Ghost. We shall keep positive vibes over towards Arizona. I've been on coming up 2 hours now, so I am going to go. I have kept you lovely people long enough. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me and the cards and my glowing wall. So yeah, thanks very much, guys, for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I shall see you all at some point tomorrow. I think somehow, somewhere, you'll see me. All right, guys, lots of love. I'll see you in a little while. Bye, everyone. Bye.